support Trump?
I really like his, immigration ICE. He's getting all the illegals out of here. They don't need to be in here if they came here illegally.
So you want to enforce the law in every circumstance you can?
Yeah.
Okay. So then why'd you vote for Trump, in knowing that that would mean that he isn't sent to prison for the crime that he committed, the 34 felonies he was convicted of?
Well, which crime?
The 34 felonies.
By a Democratic judge.
Nope. It was determined by a court, right, with a jury.
Yeah.
So the jury determined this?
And the jury was biased.
In a criminal court? So what makes you think it was biased?
It was Democratic.
And what makes you think that?
It says on the record, and he voted against
No, it
Trump.
does not. It does not say that on the record. And you know that Trump's lawyers were a part of the jury selection process, so if they thought that there was any issue with any person on the jury, they could have said that there was an issue and appealed that.
Well, he
what?
Which felony? Wait, hold on, let me think. Wait, what are you trying to argue here?
What are we trying to argue here? Are you that lost? First
wait,
hand up.
what are you
Talking about Trump's 34 felonies, the crimes that he was convicted of, and how you think that people should be held accountable for the crimes they commit in every single scenario in which they commit a crime, which would then mean you shouldn't have voted for Trump because that would then ensure that he wasn't put in prison for the crime that he committed, he was convicted of. Then you said, oh, it was a rigged jury, right? A rigged judge, right? And I asked you for evidence of that. You didn't provide any evidence. And then I said, okay, what makes you think that that's true, given that there's a jury selection process where the lawyers go through and can appeal any person on the jury to determine if they are biased in any way that would restrict them from being able to make an accurate determination about the case, that they could call that out and get a new juror.
Well, Trump's in presidency right now, so even if he was still convicted of those crimes until he's out of presidency.
Yeah, but you just said that he shouldn't be held accountable for that because you're okay with him being voted into the position of presidency, which ensures that he's not put in prison for the crime that he committed, when, again, you could have voted for someone who did not commit a crime, vote for someone who was not convicted of a crime, and vote for someone specifically who actually spent their career holding criminals accountable.
Well, there's a difference between immigrants and the president.
Yeah, apparently you hold immigrants to a higher standard than you do the president of the United States. And that makes no sense to me.
When did I say that?
Well, again, let me ask you this question. If someone was trying to legally enter the country and they were held civilly liable of abusing a woman, would you let them legally enter the country?
If they did the woman?
Yeah, if they were held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman, would you let them legally enter the country if you had the ability to determine whether or not they were legally allowed in the country?
Well, did they already serve their time or no?
I'm saying they were held civilly liable, regardless of whether or not they've served their time, right? That would be something that you wouldn't allow, right?
Then, if they sexually assaulted a woman, then no.
Okay, so you wouldn't let someone legally enter the country if they have done that, but you'd let them become president of the United States? Oof. So you see how you're holding immigrants to a higher standard than you're holding the president of the United States?
Can you, give some sort of evidence that he was proved accountable of doing that to a woman?
Yeah, he was held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's against her will, unanimously amongst a jury of 9 people. Look up Trump liable essay AP News, and you can read into it. You good? Hello?
Yeah, what was it? I'll search it up right now.
Look up Trump liable essay AP News. I'll give you time to find it real quick. Let me thank some people in the meantime. I've always been a DC fan. I love The Flash, Superman, Batman. That's just the shit. I love it so much. Definitely very true. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. As well as, thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate the $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And yes, I absolutely will. Gabe, thank you. Nikki, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Because the W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you. I know, right? Courtney as well. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Linda, thank you so much for the $4. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'd have to see that. Well, thank you very much. Jill as well. Thank you for the $5. Happy belated birthday to you. Thank you so much. And Michael, thank you for the $5. Vanessa, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, of course. Gina, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $20. Thank you very much, Gina. I appreciate the $20. Thank you. And then Cherry, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. W's for DC over Marvel, for sure. And then Aaron, oh my God, Aaron. ERIN. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the $200 on YouTube Super Chat. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Give some W's for Aaron in the comment section right now for the $200. That is seriously so kind of you. Thank you so much. W's for Aaron in the comment section right now. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Holy fuck, Aaron. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Holy shit, that is so kind. W's for Aaron. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That is seriously so kind. As well as thank you so much, Lee. I appreciate the $25. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been working on it for a long time. And Aaron, that was seriously so kind. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Did you find that information?
Apparently, he was held liable.
Okay, so can you acknowledge that you are holding immigrants to a higher standard than you're holding the President of the United States?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you got?
Why do you guys call Trump racist?
Because he is.
How?
Because of the fact that he didn't rent to black people in the 1970s explicitly because they're black. Adriana, thank you for the galaxy. He called for the execution of the Central Park Five, even though they were exonerated based upon DNA evidence. He popularized the birther movement, saying that Barack Obama was born in Kenya, even though there's a birth certificate of him born in the United States, in order to undermine him as president of the United States. He said that Kamala Harris turned black, indicating that he thinks that she wasn't black prior. He depicted Michelle and Barack Obama as apes. There's countless things.
You mean that Twitter post?
Yeah, that's an example of True Social as well. I think he posted it on True Social. I don't know if it was on Twitter, but
So
can
you're
you
going
acknowledge
off
that those
Twitter
things are
posts.
racist?
Well, Kamala also called Trump a Nazi, so
Kamala Harris never called him a Nazi, and that also wouldn't make her racist.
she is racist.
How is she racist?
He called Trump a Nazi.
Okay, one, he didn't call her a Nazi, and two, that wouldn't be racist. Do you think JD Vance has done anything racist?
Yeah.
Okay, but he also did call Trump America's next Hitler. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
He did do that. How do you feel
He
about that?
did?
Yeah.
You guys say Trump is affiliated with Epstein, right?
Yes. We don't
Then
just say it.
why-
There's pictures of them together. They admit that they were best buds for like 15 years.
Yeah,
He's
but then when
littered all
Trump-
over the Epstein files.
Yeah, but when Trump found out that Epstein had children on his island and was doing stuff, he called the police on him. It was on the news too.
Nope, he said that after he was arrested. And by the way, that he never said anything about the island, just said that they were evil. And then by the way, after he said that Ghislaine Maxwell, for example, was evil, in 2020, he wished her well. Did you know that? And also, they moved her to a lower security prison. How do you feel about that? Oh, and also, Donald Trump, he hasn't removed Howard Lutnick from his administration, even though Howard Lutnick is shown on picture with Epstein on the island. And he lied about it before, said that he never was on the island, and then now acknowledges he was on the island. You got anything else? Is your mind blown?
Can you bring up a topic then?
Well, I mean, like, are those reasons to stop supporting Trump?
Yeah, if you could give me like a couple more, then
And you need more? I mean, I can give you more, but do you really need more?
like one or two more.
Okay. He pardoned violent rioters who beat police officers and called them patriots.
So he went with them. So he went with them. Like he went on their side.
Yeah, he pardoned them and called them patriots after they tried to literally take over the Capitol and they asked police officers. Alrighty, is there anything else you want to talk about before I go on to the next person?
Nope.
Alrighty, I appreciate you coming up. Bro's mind was blown. What can I say? It was just utter silence, bro. Bro had no words.